Right, there you go.
Hi, everybody. This is Derek Yo, CEO of GeoDirectory, and I'm delighted today to be joined by Samuel Roberts, who is Director of Operation in the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. Maybe you've all heard of Dolly Parton, but maybe you haven't heard of the Imagination Library. And this is a fascinating story and a great and inspiring story, as that title says, inspiring a love of reading. It's a fabulous tale of how Dolly Parton got involved in helping people to learn how to read. I'm going to stop talking now and hand you over to Samuel.
Yeah, thanks, Sarah. Thanks for having me today. I am excited to talk about Dolly Parton's Imagination Library and kind of how what the program is and how we operate and how we utilize the AnPost services to help ensure that books are delivered each month. So I'm going to switch off my camera and switch over to the slides now. And the story of the Imagination Library, how I got started was that, Dolly saw how her father's inability to read and write really affected him in his life, and the inspiration of the Imagination Library is all around a tribute to her father, a tribute to her parents. And I started right here in Sevier County, Tennessee, where I'm at today, and as just a hometown program, and ultimately it's grown into a worldwide book gifting program. So I just want to talk about a little bit about what the Imagination Library is and how it works. Basically, we send a book to a child's home directly in the post from the time they're born up until they turn the age of 5 years old. In total, there's 60 books that are chosen by our book selection committee, and these are especially selected age-appropriate titles that are also developmentally appropriate for the age of the child that's receiving them. How we make all of this work is that we partner with local community organizations. In Ireland, that's the Childhood Development Initiative based in Dublin 24 in the Tala community. We partner with them. We oversee the book selection process, the procurement of the books, the fulfillment of the books, so that all the money that is raised within the local community stays in the local community. Dolly covers all the overhead expenses to make all of that work. A little bit of background about the Imagination Library program. I mentioned a minute ago, it started back in Sevier County, Tennessee in 1995. It became so popular that people started hearing about the program and wanted the program in their own community. So around the year 2000, we opened the program for replication, meaning that any community who wanted to do what we were doing in Sevier County could do it within their community, and we would help oversee that process. A few years later, Tennessee became our first large-scale statewide program, meaning that every child in Tennessee under the age of 5 years old could enroll and receive books every month up until they turned 5. After we started spreading across the US at that point, we expanded our program into Canada in 2006, into the United Kingdom in 2007, and then Australia in 2013. And last year, we were very excited to expand the program into the Tala community in Ireland. And to date, we've mailed or gifted approximately 140 million books into the 5 countries that we're currently operating in. And it's pretty amazing to think about how the program started with very humble beginnings here in Tennessee, and now we're a truly worldwide organization and work with partners all over the world to ensure that these books arrive every month straight into their post box. A little bit about, we have a proprietary system that all of our organizations, affiliate organizations, enter child registrations into. The great thing about the work that we do in Ireland is that we've been able to partner with AnPost to use the GeoDirectory address fix service, and we've programmed the API into our system, our backend system, and the front-end system, so that we can ensure that the addresses that are entered for child registrations are validated and ultimately delivered, which reflects back on our brand in a positive light and ensures that the goal that we have in place to gift these books ultimately happens. And so that's a little bit about the program and how we use the the services provided by AnPost.
Thank you, Samuel. That was a very great presentation. It's hard to believe 140 million books into the hands of children, and since 1995. It's a fantastic achievement, and one that we in AnPost and in GeoDirectory are very proud to be associated with it. And it's great that it started off in Dublin. I'm a Dublin man, so it's great to see Dublin and Dublin 24 starting this program off to encourage children to read. And it's been a wonderful experience for us to work with you over the last year or so. And we hopefully will go from strength to strength and spread this program through Ireland. And just on that point, have you any future plans to expand beyond Dublin 24 in Dublin?
Yeah, actually, we are looking to potentially expand the program into other communities around Ireland through our partnership with CDI. So I think there will be more news to come about the new areas that we're looking at. But the goal is to expand it in other communities.
That's fantastic. I think it's something that any parent that have parents of young children would always appreciate how much children love books, and it's great to see people get involved in reading as early as possible. Listen, Samuel, thank you very much for that, for doing that presentation today. Thanks for allowing us to be involved in the project with you, and we wish you all the best in the future.
Yeah, thank you. We couldn't have done what we've done in Ireland without AnPost.
Thank you again. Thank you. And we'll catch up with everybody in the near future. Bye. Did you stop broadcast?